pieces out on the table today. Again, a huge shout out to Gideon Optics for the Guardian second focal plane LPVO. Really been enjoying this one, so I threw it back on the table today because I do really like this optic. We do have a coupon code BROKE for Gideon Optics as well. So if you do want one, go ahead and use that code, get you 10% off. That optic is hanging around the Mini 14. I got it on today. We also got the Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch on the table still. I do really like this build, so we'll be chatting about a little bit about that today. And then we do also have the Ruger Mark IV hanging out today as well. Jonah King, I made it. What's up, man? We do have some pretty big plans for the Ruger Mark IV here in the very near future. Click Clack Jack, what's up, big dog? We do have some pretty big plans for the the Ruger Mark IV here in the near future. Adding a new trigger, a little charging handle, getting a dedicated 22LR suppressor for this guy as well. So that'll be really cool. Scoot, what's up, man? Appreciate you guys stopping by. I finished chess day at the gym not all that long ago, so figured I'd hop on the stream here before I shower and kind of get ready for the day. So yeah, we got the Ruger Mark IV 2A Veteran 77. What's up, man? We got the Ruger Mark IV. Sheath threaded for half by 28. Yes, sir. I do actually have kind of a Griffin Armament taper muzzle device on this right now because I was kind of running this with my Bushwhacker 46 suppressor, which is a absolutely huge suppressor, but it does, you can't shoot 22 LR through it, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I do need to, I think I torqued this muzzle device on a little bit too hard. So I do need to figure out a way to get that muzzle device off. And then I will be able to thread on the can. I've seen some really good looking cans with those threads. Yeah, it's going to look pretty sweet. Like I said, I tried to get this off the other day and I kind of gave up because it was on there way too tight. So I'm going to have, I was going to say I heat it up. I might have to borrow like somebody's hair dryer or something. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I have the AR vice blocks and all that stuff. And I do have a vice grip, but like with guns, like literally all three of these, like the Mini 14, the like quick hatch AKs and like handguns, when I actually need to torque on a muzzle device, like I haven't really found a super amazing way to do it. I have like these little like rubber clamps, and I'll usually just clamp the gun to the table as tight as I can and torque it on, and just Loctite the hell out of it. And that's what I did to the Mark IV. I mean, I probably have had this muzzle device on for like 2 years or so. And I don't know. I need to figure out, borrow a torch from a local stoner. The bigger cans will look real gnarly with the chunky sight on the Mark IV. Yeah, I mean, I do have my Bushwhacker 46 is a pretty big. I think actually the video, man, this pin keeps walking out on me. Do y'all see that pin that keeps like that pin right there? I know why that pin always walks out. It's really starting to irritate me. I always have to smash it back. With the bigger can, yeah, I got last week. What'd you get last week, Mario? But yeah, man, if you guys just popping on the stream, welcome to the Muzzle Bro channel. I appreciate you being here. I got robbed. Oh no. But if you guys are just popping on, I would really appreciate if you could subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a ton. I actually think one of the videos that I'm dropping today, I ran the suppressed Ruger Mark IV. Good morning, 223DMR. What's up, man? I ran the suppressed Ruger Mark IV here against my Springfield Prodigy with the shot timer. We did some build drills. So I think that's one of the shorts that I have dropping today. I think the other short I have dropping today is the unboxing of the LPVO. So those should be out today. I believe at noon and 6 p.m. are usually the times where I release those shorts. Hit the like button. He has the Mini out. Yeah, dude, everyone loves the Mini. It's always, I keep forgetting, it was you who we were talking about the Mini. Yeah, I keep forgetting to open this up and take a look at the barrel. Honestly, well, I have to undo my little tape job up front so I can like get to the barrel. I just am being lazy. What is the mag in the shorty? Just 30 rounder or 29 rounds or whatever YouTube. I don't know the rules, man. A normal sized AK mag, I guess. And that is on the Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch here. It's kind of cool because they did send, I mean, they should send a mag, but I like having the Rifle Dynamics mag with the Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch, and it fits the vibe. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, I did have a chance to get, I probably should have got some better grips. Hi, I'm from Iran. What's up, man? I probably should have got some better grips for the Ruger Mark IV. I just didn't. I ask because it's a good, sleek look. Yeah, it's a pretty cool mag. It's just a Bulgarian, like, I think it's a metal lip reinforced mag, but it's just like that kind of plasticky mag. If you kind of like the look of this one, Palmetto State Armory's mags are very similar. They have the kind of the same look and feel to them, and I think they're quite a bit cheaper. So something to look out for. Um, yeah, I did have to run. Well, I didn't have to, but this is a Ruger brand mag on the Mini 14 as well. I would put a new barrel on that Mini if I was you. It looks too good not to shoot accurately. Yeah, dude. To be honest, I really want to. I just have like, and I shouldn't be complaining about this, but I have so many projects going on right now that it's like incredibly overwhelming. So I definitely that's on the project list. It's just gonna be in the future. I may boost my magazine collection this coming month. Yeah. The Rifle Dynamics, they never sent me out anything. I paid for all the Rifle Dynamics stuff myself. But they do have some pretty cool, like I think painted or Cerakoted mags, like Mag Lads is their kind of like sister company, I guess, or something. So they do have some pretty cool mags on their website, but they're like $40, which is kind of expensive. But anyways. How do you feel about steel 7.62 by 39 mags? I have no problem with them. I run them fairly frequently. I usually do a lot of like surplus mags. I have a ton of random AK mags in the collection. I'm not really sure why, but how are you, brother? Doing good, man. Just, Mario says I have a home. I have an at home shotgun. Okay. KLC USA makes some fabulous steel mags. I do actually have a couple of their 40 rounders somewhere. I think one of them I'm running on the RPK. But yeah, we got the Ruger Mark IV. This is actually the optic that I posted a video on yesterday, the V90 from Fiachi. It's like a pretty inexpensive $60 little red dot. Yeah, I don't know. I have to do some more range testing on that before I really recommend it. I did throw it off the roof and it didn't break, so that was cool. That was my little at-home strength testing I did on that red dot. On the Rifle Dynamics quick catch here, I am running a Romeo 5 red dot. I actually probably think this is the best red dot for the money. I think it's like $110 or something. It's a SIG dot. It works really well. It's a good dot. It's got a bunch of settings, got the shake wake, and it's not going to break the bank. I actually really do like the look of it. So, and then on the Ruger Mini 14, I am running that Guardian second focal plane LPVO by Gideon Optics, which I've been enjoying so far. I'm going to have to do some videos. Yeah, I have a Romeo 5. Yeah, man, I like it quite a bit. Did you see Panzer Arms Weapons? That new shotgun looks like a G3. I don't think I've seen that yet, but I definitely something to go look up. I love when companies are kind of coming out with fancy, innovative designs or cheaper designs of stuff that's kind of hard to get. So I do always really appreciate that. Oh man, it is so cold. I am really getting sick of this weather. But anyways, if you guys just popped on the stream, please subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. Not this upcoming weekend, but next weekend. Well, the dagger giveaway is still going on. So if you guys want to enter that, you still can. And then the first weekend in March, we're actually doing some stickers, patches, hat giveaways, with First Shot Tactical. So that'll be pretty cool. So stay tuned for that. That'll be dope. 13 in Waynesville, Missouri. Yeah, I think it's like 14 degrees outside, and I am just absolutely frozen. It's not a good time. But yeah, I do really like the Ruger Mark IV. I've had a lot of fun with this gun. So yeah, the state I'm in, Ohio, is irritatingly cold right now. Yeah, I spent a lot of time in Ohio, so I understand the cold weather struggles. I don't know why everyone is demonizing Turkish shotguns. I just want to know why. Like, there's something with them. I think they're very respectful. They can be good. They can be not so good. It's kind of just like a quality control thing with the Turkish shotguns. So, did you get a lot of snow? Yeah. There's just snow everywhere. What's up, Dylan? Appreciate you stopping by, buddy. We're doing a little bit of an early morning stream today. I should be on later tonight too, but I wanted to see if there's anyone popped up, this morning. We got snow dumped on us. Yeah, I'm over winter. I'm ready for summer. I'm ready to hop in the pool and like enjoy my life and not sit inside and freeze to death. It's incredibly miserable. Lucky. Dylan's going to Florida today. Well, you should enjoy that nice Floridian weather. I'm sure it'll be a good one. Yeah, I do have to go to work at least a little bit today, which whatever. Let me have the spring first. No, I don't want the spring. I want to jump right to summer. So I want to hang out outside. Speaking of Turkish, I have an old Turkish Mauser from World War One/World War II. Nice, man. That's cool. I do love my historical weapons as well. I know we're usually running some, I don't want to say tactical, but newer type guns. My toes have been cold for 3 consecutive months. Yeah, I'm getting real sick of it. Man, that Mini is hot. Well, I'm glad you like the Ruger Mini 14. I really would like to get the Samson A-Team stock for it, but it's $300. I don't want to pay that for a stock. Um, do you have an M1 carbine then? Nope, I don't. This is probably the closest thing to the M1 carbine that I have. That's going to be the Ruger Mini 14, chambered in 223 5.56. I do have some issues with this. The barrel, I think, is something's wrong with it. I don't know. I like the stock you have on it. I like the traditional look. Yeah, dude, the wood stock looks good. This actually did come with like a polymer black like pistol grip stock, and I didn't really like that one. I actually sold it. I just never really ran it on this gun, and I think it looked kind of stupid. So sold that one, but I would really like the folding one. 9mm throw punch. What issues are you having with it? Yeah, I have like this is the. It just is not accurate. I've diagnosed it. I've tried everything that I could do. I've tried different ammos, different bullet weights. I've lubed the hell out of it. I even added this little AccuStrut thing up front. I think I screwed up something. I like changed the front sight, and I think I screwed up the crown, but I had the barrel threaded and I had the barrel recrowned twice. And it did not fix my accuracy issues. So I've spent like a lot of money on the Mini 14 trying to get it accurate. And like when I say it's not accurate, like I'm shooting the size of my hand, like at 25 yards with a magnified optic. So like it's like a 10 MOA gun. Mini 14 have always been like that. Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's keyholing. It's just shooting very poorly. Is the barrel stainless steel? Yeah, I believe so. What is the gun you feel most comfortable with if you needed to use it in a self-defense situation? Probably my Glock 17. Moontune, what's up? Wow. Yeah, wow. That's pretty bad. The Schillen barrel will fix that. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm just kind of afraid to keep dumping money into the gun. My dad picked this up and gave it to me as a birthday gift for $600, and I've like spent. Well, I mean, I changed the iron sights on it. That was a couple $100. I added the AccuStrut up front. That was a couple $100. I added like the optic and the pick rail. So I've spent a lot of money. I have a lot of money into the gun, and for a gun to not shoot, it's pretty abysmal. But I guess I need to see how much those barrels are. You have the slippers. Yeah, I am rocking my slippers right now because we're inside the house. So yeah, I actually shot some armadillos with this when I first got it. 269. I don't know. Maybe I'll email them and be like, "Hey, can you send me a barrel, please?" Wait, why the iron side is so expensive? Just a piece of steel. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll email them and be like, "Hey, please help me." But yeah, man, we also got I ordered mine through Midway USA. Yeah. Yeah, I just got to look. Like I said, man, I got a lot of projects. I got a lot of irons in the fire right now, and yeah, use that YouTube cloud. I really haven't. I don't know. I've actually had some pretty good. Everyone hit the like and the thumbs up. Yeah, man. If you guys just popping on, please subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. We got the Ruger Mark IV, a fun little 22 LR handgun here out on the table. Midway has some great stuff. Yeah, they do. They do. We got the Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch, a little shorty AK build. Then we got the Ruger Mini 14 that we were chatting about. I really should probably buy a new barrel for it. Oh man. I got some regular plastic flip up iron sights. They were $75. Yeah, that's a lot of money for sights. Like I said, I'm shooting just under MOA. That's amazing. Dylan says, I buy my ammo from Midway a lot. I actually should be getting an ammo shipment in today, which is pretty exciting. The price of ammo is just insane. I'm getting real sick of it, but it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, I usually do a lot of ammo seek for my rounds, but was the Mini 14 in general just a war rifle? Well, okay, so no. It is based off of the M14, which was the U.S. service rifle for a very short period of time. But it's basically that gun just chambered in 223. I'd like to gather a list of equipment needed to load my own 7.62. One at a time would be perfect. I mean, I really should get into reloading. Don't use Tula ammo. It sucks. How much is 7.62 and 9mm out where you're at? 7.62 is usually about 50 cents a round. 9mm is, you get a box of 50 for like $15 or something. The laws in America are very strict. Here in Iraq, I can walk down the street and see some people selling rifle cartridges on the street. It's funny. It's a very natural thing. Interesting. Yeah, there's not really ammo laws. The ammo here is just really expensive, especially for like 7.62 by 39 or God forbid 5.45. I love 5.45. It's a very it's an amazing caliber. But I can't stomach the cost of that. But that's okay. I mean, hopefully it'll I have to sign a form. You have to sign a form to buy ammo? Interesting. Are we seeing people selling rifle cartridges on the street? I live near a market. I collect cartridges. By point of interesting, yeah. We got the Ruger Mini 14 here in 223-556. We are rocking the Guardian LPVO on this. What other upgrades do I have on the Mini? I did upgrade the rear and front iron sights on this guy. I am running a Griffin Armament muzzle device, so I can attach my suppressor, but this gun does not cycle when suppressed, so it's kind of pointless. Also have the Aki strut on the front too. Did anyone make a drum for the Mini 14? I don't think so. I don't know, maybe. $50 for a shotgun shell? M1 Garand. In California, we have to sign a form and a quick background check just for ammo. That's wild. Delta, what's up, man? If you guys are just popping on the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. We got lots of content that drops all the time. I do have 2 videos posted for today that are going to be dropping at noon and 6 p.m. So stay tuned for those. 7.62 out where I'm at is like 60, 70 cents a round. 50%. Yeah, 50 cents if you buy 1,000. Yeah, I usually do buy like 1,000 round. How we doing? Doing all right. Hanging out, relaxing a bit this morning. I'm kind of freezing to death, but we got the Ruger Mini 14 out on the table. Rifle Dynamics, quick hatch, a funky little AK variant. And then we also have the 2 Rugers, I guess. The Ruger Mark IV Tactical, little 22 LR handgun that's a lot of fun. Do California residents also have to wait a few days to actually pick up their ammunition? Interesting question. Wilder says, you're so cool. Well, thanks, man. I'm glad we don't have that in Georgia, but we got to stay vigilant. I asked a guy who sells shotgun shells in the street to tell me one for birdshot. It's actually like $50. Can you give me the price of shotgun shells? They're pretty cheap, man. Slugs are about $1 a piece, but there's a 10-day hold on any gun purchase for anyone under 21 here in Massachusetts. That's annoying. But yeah, man, if you guys are just popping on the stream, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. I feel like these live streams actually get me the most subscribers, so I'm going to try and do a little bit more of them this month. I'm really trying to hit 10K subscribers before March is kind of my goal, because me and my buddy First Shot Tactical, who you may or may not know, are going to Quiet in the Capitol, a little suppressor event down in Texas. So I would like to have a little bit more YouTube clout, I guess you could say, before that event. I'm going to put the Arkin 4x16 on my Mini 14. Nice. Do you think you and me could collab? Yeah, man. I'm always down. I love having people on the stream doing little collab videos. Wilder Barnes. Shoot me an email. My email is muzzlebrokemedia@gmail.com. It's also like linked in my bio. So shoot me an email. We can figure something out. I'm always down. But yeah, just a little early morning stream to kick off the day today. It's always a bit of a rocky day in Insano land, but that's okay. How much are those Gideon Optics? I've never tried one. Thank you, Dylan. I appreciate you punching in the email for me. Oops, wrong pin. Sorry. How much are those Gideon Optics? So this one is $400. This is their second. I think I keep screwing up if it's second or first focal plane, but it is 100% a second It's a second focal plane LPVO. It's 1 to 10. It's got 11 brightness settings. It does have an etched reticle, which is pretty cool. This one runs $400. If you use code BROKE, it's 10% off. Someone made a comment. I'm going to address this because I shouldn't be irritated by the comment section, but every once in a while I do get irritated by the comment section. And they were like, "Well, could you like stop posting all these cheap products?" I'm like, "Dude, like this is a $400 LPV. Like this is not a cheap product. I don't understand. Like branch out from Trigicon. Like come on. Like I'm not. And you should have more expensive optic. It's like, dude, then you want to donate to the channel? Like, yeah, I don't know why that irritated me, but it did. Anyways, 10-day background check for ammo and guns in California. I'm in North Carolina. Nice. How hard is it to find ammo for the M44 Mosin? I have no idea. Check AmmoSeek has everything, man. In California, you have to prove citizenship and pass a background check. You have to sign a form for each different type of ammo. That's insane. They called the Gideon cheap. Yeah, I was like, dude, this is not a cheap optic at all. Like, it's not. I mean, $400 for an optic is like that's kind of. I think that's more on the expensive side personally. I mean, I do think it's a great optic, but like it's not. I mean, okay, this is a cheap optic. Yes, I'll give that to you. This is a $60 Amazon optic. It's a cheap optic. Whatever. Who cares, right? I threw it on a 22. It's going to be fine. This isn't my service weapon, right? It's a fun little plinking gun. I don't mind having a cheap optic on that. Okay. For something like my, quick hatch, I do use this in my home defense rotation, man. So I want a better optic on it. And this isn't even it's not a bad, this is the SIG Romeo 5. It's $120. It's a great optic, right? The Gideon's $400 optic. All right. Is that a little expensive? Yeah, it is. But it's an LPVO. You get magnification. You got an etched reticle, a bunch of brightness settings, clear glass. $400, like that's kind of expensive, but you get a quality optic, man, right? I don't know why they called it a cheap optic. That got under my skin a little bit. Did you see the new factory that's going to make the new Fury round for the XM7 Spear? I don't remember the name. Yeah, I do like the XM7. It's pretty cool. SK. I see it from time to time. I'd purchase it if I could have a PKM. Oh, I do love the PKM. What a gun. But yeah, man, if you guys just popping on the stream, welcome to the Muzzle Bro channel. If you're a first timer, I appreciate you being here. Please subscribe to the channel. It would really help me out a lot. I would really appreciate it. I want a Dishka. What the heck is that doing? I don't know what that is. Yeah, the PK. Actually, there's a PKM for rent. One of my gun stores up the road that has an indoor range for it. Even with 10% off Optics Planet with code broke, it's still on the expensive side, but go save money with code broke. Yeah. Use my code. I have there's a ton of codes. I have I don't even remember the name of the website, but it's like a fake link tree that's in my YouTube bio. So if you guys are buying in the market for stuff, check that link because there's a ton of Optics Planet, Aero Precision, Dry Fire Mag, Gideon Optic. There's a lot of discount codes on there. It's a Soviet LMG from the 30s or 40s. I have to check that out. Hi. Ooh, sick weapons today. Thank you. Yeah, we got the Ruger Mark IV tactical, little 22 LR handgun. Got the Rifle Dynamics quick hatch with a bunch of gizmos attached to it. And we got the Ruger Mini 14 with the Guardian Optic LPVO on it. How many World War II guns do you have? I have a Beretta from World War II, and I have a Mauser from World War I. But yeah, man, we got plenty of stuff, plenty of weapons. I do need to bring out more of the bolt guns and stuff. I just look up DSHK. It's a Soviet version of the Browning 50 cal. Interesting. Patriots Attic in Huntsville, Ohio has some nice guns that can be rented at their range. Give them a look. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I don't want to say I don't like going to new ranges, but I feel like every time I go to a new range, it's a little bit more disappointing than the range I typically go to. I really would just love to get a little bit of land and a pile of dirt. I really do think, and I'm a firm believer that that is the best range that you could possibly get. But yeah, man, the one range, their handgun rentals are I think sub $10, which is pretty good, but their rifle rentals are kind of like $80 plus you have to buy their ammo specifically, and it's just ugh. Serious question. Would you buy some heavy grain brass hollow 5.56 for home defense, or would you consider going with a 9mm carbine of some sort? If I were to go long gun, like rifle slash SBR setup, I would do 223 over 9mm. Excuse me. But I also think a 9mm handgun is a perfectly viable home defense weapon. Um, it's really whatever you're most comfortable with. For me personally, all right. So my nightstand setup is usually something like this, or my 300 blackout AR. Like I have a Glock on my nightstand, and I have this on the side of my nightstand. So like if I need to grab a gun right now. I mean, I can grab my Glock and start shooting from my bed. So I kind of like to have both. If I hear something and I'm like, I have a second to hop out of bed and grab like a rifle, yes, but my Glock I can grab and shoot from my bed. How do you like the 22 LR? I have problems with most of their mags. So the Ruger Mark IV Tactical, I've had really good luck with this one. Yeah, sometimes 22 LR can just kind of be a bit of a jammy caliber, but I've had really good luck with this gun. It works very well. It's the Russian equivalent for a 50 BMG heavy machine gun. Nice. I'd like to build a small lane underground in my future house. Yeah, that would be dope. I just started my YouTube channel yesterday. What should I post? Whatever you want, man. It's kind of the fun of it, right? A crank adjustable gas piston Wolverine sub rounds. That's a good one too. Yeah, the 300 blackout crank would be great. I do want to get the PSA crank. I will say I will probably get it in 5.56 just because I want to, shoot as cheaply and as much as I can, just have a bunch of fun with it. But 300 blackout crank, I mean, that'd be an amazing home defense round. But whenever I post gun videos, I get monetized. Is your channel already monetized if you started yesterday? Some sort of same situation with me. EDC is SIG Fuse, and I love it. And I have a 7.5 inch and MNP 15 in my office next door. Yeah, man. I've been looking into the 300s. They're nice. Yeah, I have a 300 blackout AR. I think I got a 10.5 barrel on that bad boy. I probably could, if it's not a dedicated home defense gun, I'd use it for some hunting purposes. I'm trying to send you an email. I was going to send you a picture of my Mini 14, but I can't. It's Dylan pinned it, muzzlebrokemedia@gmail.com. The crank is absolutely beautiful. I have to have one. Yeah, this one, well, this is a Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch. It is based off the Krinkov. It's similar. What is your favorite 22 can? So right now, I actually have a can coming in from Fletcher Rifle Works. That is their Taquito. It's a 22 LR can. So I'm pretty excited to get that in. I do run my Bushwhacker 46 from Griffin Armament on this gun quite a bit, which is a huge, it's a 45 caliber can, but it does run 22 LR. Wait, what is that crank? What? The crank. I had another YouTube channel. Oh, they took it down. How did they? Why'd they take down your channel, big dog? 7.5 was a mistake for a first rifle. I wasn't aware that I was buying flashbang with a cookie cutter break on the end. Yeah. You could always throw a suppressor on it. It would help. Yeah, that's the one I'm trying to do. Krinkov is a nickname given to the AKS 74U by Westerners. Yeah. It's actually really funny. I don't know why. Well, okay, so I was trying to get some Zenico Krinkov furniture quite a while ago, actually, and I was watching a lot of the Zenico videos with that. She's kind of cute, that little Russian lady that does them, and she's like, I don't know, I don't understand why they call it the Krink. That is not a thing. This is AKS 74U. There is no Krinkov, and she was all fired up about it. I thought it was funny. I post a gun videos already on the way, but yeah, every video I've got removed. Interesting. The name is Krinkov. Jack Krinkov. Yeah, man, but if you guys just pop on the stream, welcome to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. My favorite 22 is the Anox 22. Interesting. That Slavic accent gets me every freaking time. I'm Serbian. Those are a little biased. Yeah. Yeah, I wish we could get more Zenico stuff reasonably here in the States, but unfortunately, we just can't. It is what it is, I guess. There is a lot of really cool Zenico clone stuff out on the market, I would say, nowadays. But, not quite the same, but it's okay. Bye. I'll see you, Wilder. But yeah, there have been a couple times where I've ordered because you can't really order through Zeneco. You have to order like through, I don't even know. I wish we could get 545 without having to call the Lord of War. Yeah. What a great movie, by the way. That is truly a phenomenal film. Yeah, I kind of have given up on ever owning. I mean, I don't want to say ever, but like I don't know. I give up on 545. I heard that the Krinkov name came from Afghanistan in the 80s when the Soviets invaded. I don't know. Maybe. You'd know better than me, don't. What's everybody's EDC? I carry a Shield Plus weather extended base plate, 124 grain with a backup mag. Nice. I carry a red lightsaber. I carry a P365 AXG Legion with some SIG Elite Defense hollow points. I think Rally Defense sells 545. I mean, you can buy 545. Like, it's not impossible to get, but it's very ridiculously expensive. So it's a little impractical to get, I would say. So it's not necessarily my most favorite. 762 by 39 is still a little bit cheaper. I have quite a bit cheaper. It's still not as cheap as 223, which kind of sucks, but hopefully more companies start to pump out some 762 by 39. I have 3 lightsabers next to my rifle. I've used both HST and SIG Elite Defense. The cigars, the SIGs are cheaper and they open up just like the ACXT. Those are good rounds. Yeah. To be honest, they came with my gun, so I have a couple boxes of them, and I was like, all right, I'll use them. I will say, I don't know how to explain this. I'm going to do a real bad job. The slugs will sometimes get pushed into the casing, and they look really stupid. This is very funny because actually the most Iraq weapons about clashing was made in the 70s or 80s. They're very old. Yeah. Talk to text is messing me up. All right, I've got to take my boy to his occupational therapy. I'm glad I found you. Subscribe. Well, thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. If you guys are just popping on the stream, please subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. I'm watching the hags on the View and the guns on the U. Nice. You shouldn't really be watching the View, Pickles. I don't know. That's not a very Muzzlebroke approved activity. Ben Shapiro would be very disappointed in you. But we do have the Ruger Mini 14 on the table today, as well as the Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch and the Ruger Mark IV Tactical 223 DMR. I sent it. Maybe it went through. Yeah, I'm sure it did. I'll check my email after the stream. I actually just got done responding to a bunch of emails before the stream. It's a never-ending email. This is a Fox and Friends household, Pickles. Yes! The women, the View, those women are so unhinged. I like to see what they're going to say next. That's fair, I guess. They do say some crazy stuff. Scoot's back. What's up, man? But yeah, man, if you guys are just popping on the stream, please subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. We got the Ruger Mini 14 with the Guardian LPVO by Gideon. We got the Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch. We got the Midwest Industries Alpha stock on this guy, which I do really love. BCM Vertical Grip, Run and Gun Industries Rail Wrap. I like watching them freak out about Republicans, yes. What temperature are you dealing with, my guy? It's 6 degrees. I think it's 14 here. Is it just me, or do you guys want to bet? We also got the Ruger Mark IV Tactical little 22 LR handgun here, hanging out on the table for us. I carry a SIG P. Oh yeah, your P38 Crimson Trace. That's in 380, right, Piranha? Yeah, I do have that Springfield 911, which is basically a clone of that SIG. I don't really like it too much. I don't know why. I feel like I really don't shoot well with that gun at all, but that's probably more of a me problem. Yeah, I don't know, man. Why is it so early? I feel like I've been starting my days earlier and earlier. 20 mile per hour winds. You really have to adjust for those shots. Yeah, man, but I don't know. I don't know what I was going to say. It's 56, 51 degrees. Nice. Alrighty, gang. I think I'm going to go maybe eat some lunch or something. I do have to go to work in a little bit, but I'll be on a live stream later tonight. And yeah, I have 2 videos dropping today, so keep your eyes peeled for those. I will see y'all on the next one. Thanks for tuning in, y'all.